Welcome back to Collins Country. Believe it or not, gardening season is just around the corner. I'm going to be starting all of our indoor seeds here in the next 2-ish weeks. So tonight I'm trying out a new product that I'm really excited about, which is gonna help me keep everything watered. It's the new indoor auto drip irrigation kit from RainPoint. Let's get it out, set it up, and see how it works. All right, so here's the box. The box is so small for how much is actually inside of this. So this is what it is. And you can see over here how it kind of sets it up. One thing I love about this is that you do not actually need a water tap, like an actual water supply. You just use a pail of water, which is really convenient. And then everything on this side is everything that is included inside to set it up. All right, let's get into this bad boy. All right, and as you can tell, there's a QR code on the box if you want to scan that. So this right here is everything that is in the kit. This kit I can definitely say packs a lot of bang for your buck. So you've got your tubing here, 3mm and 4mm, and then you've got all of your spiles and attachments to get all of the water to your plants. Then you've got the actual RainPoint piece yourself. This is where you can set all of your settings to water it. On the back, there are these spots where the hook goes in, which I will attach in a second, so you can hang that on the side of your water pail, your charger, and your user manual. Okay, we're ready to officially set it up and try it out. So I did go ahead and bring 4 pots in from outside just to test it because it's still technically too early for me to be starting seeds here in Kentucky. I usually don't start until mid-March, and that is because I can't transplant my plants outside until the end of April or the early May when there's no more risk of frost. So I haven't started my seeds yet, but we'll be doing it soon. Anyway, we're just gonna use these 4 pots to try it out. Here you go. Okay, that was honestly so simple and very fun to set up. This is something that my kids could have even done and they would love doing this. So our first setup is very simple because we're just trying it out. But when I do this with my real plants, I'm going to obviously have a lot more. But a couple things here that I really like. This is a one-way valve so that the water cannot be siphoned out and it also cannot backflow into your machine. And then you've got all of your T connectors here. Your larger tube goes along the bottom and your smaller tubes are what goes up to your plant. And these are the emitters that actually drip the water out into your plant. And then make sure at the end you always put an end cap, or of course the water is going to squirt out the end. They do also come with zip ties. If you had a larger setup, you could zip tie and hold some of the wires and tubing up out of the way. Now, before we go over all of the features of the indoor auto watering pump, I do want to show you this. This would obviously, in real life, when I use this for my actual setup, would be a very big bucket of water. But for now, we're just using this little mason jar. That is your filter, and this is where it obviously takes the water out of. And this is rechargeable, so you can see it's charging now, but once it's charged, I'll unplug it, and then we just have to recharge it once it gets low. And this right here is obviously where the water goes in and the water comes out, and it is labeled underneath so that you don't mess it up. Now, my favorite part about this whole setup is this. It's simple, but it makes sense, and it's completely customizable based on what you need. So right now we are on off. Obviously, we're gonna switch it on to on, and that gives us some options up here. We also set the time. So right now you can tell it's 10 p.m. It's a little late because we're busy people. Anyway, let's go over to the first one for how often. I did already set it up to every 12 hours, but you could go up or down based on what you want. I'm gonna leave it at 12. So now, how long? This is how long it's going to water for every time it waters. So you've got 2 minutes, you can go up. I'm just gonna switch it to 3 for now. You've got your start time here on when you want it to be watered. So it can be watered every day at 8 a.m. or 9 p.m. Let's just make it 10 a.m. All right, now the clock is already set and we're back to the beginning. So we've got 2 more buttons here I need to point out. This first one is your manual watering button if you ever just want to push that to make it water right then. And then you've also got the cycle soak. And the cycle soak splits the irrigation runtime into multiple shorter cycles with soak periods in between. So you got a lot of options, but it's so simple and easy to set up, which is why I like this. All right, let's turn it on, and I'm going to use the manual water function so that you can see what the water looks like coming out because it's so cool. Okay, so first of all, you can see all of our settings that are saved here. It's 11 hours until our next watering. We're watering every day at 10 a.m., every 12 hours, which is actually going to be 10 a.m. and 10 p.m., and it's going to last for 3 minutes each time we do it. Now, if you want to manually do it, you just hit this button, and it's going to give you the information there. So right now, we're going to just do it for 20 seconds, but you can change this all the way up to, I think, 20 minutes. So hit this, and okay. Here it turn on. Now watch. See the water starting to come, and it drips down. See how it goes in and drips down? Isn't that cool? I love it. And because it drips in slowly, because this is a drip irrigation system, it waters the soil really well. If you've ever had dry soil and you just pour a bunch of water on it, most of the water honestly just runs off the soil and out the bottom of the pot and doesn't actually absorb into the soil, especially in the middle of the soil where your roots are. So doing it this way gives it a really good soaking. And as you can tell, it just automatically shut off. And you can also see here where the water level dropped from where it watered the plants. And when you do set yours up, before you just leave it be, make sure you do run a manual water to make sure that everything is hooked up correctly without any poor connections and that it is purged. And it comes with so much tubing, so you really could set up a lot of plants with this. This is way more than honestly I even need. I cannot wait to set this up and use it. This is going to be so helpful. If you have ever started seeds indoors and stored them in the basement like me, then you have probably also forgot to water them and killed a lot of plants before, which I unfortunately have done more than one time. So this is such a simple and inexpensive and foolproof setup to have to prevent that and to keep your plants well watered and to keep them alive until you can actually transplant them and plant them outside. All right, that's it. I have the link down in the description if you want to get one. Otherwise, let me know if you have any questions. Happy homesteading! And here's the QR code that you can scan to join the RainPoint community where you can swap pro garden tips and enter for a chance to win free irrigation gear. Happy gardening season!